The commencement ceremony for the departments of Psychology and Biology of the School of Arts and Sciences at Tufts University will now be in order. My name is Lisa Shin, and I'm professor and the director of undergraduate studies in the Department of Psychology. On behalf of all of my colleagues in the department, I would like to thank you for joining us to celebrate the class of 2021. Today, we recognize graduating students from our graduate program and all 5 of our undergraduate majors: psychology, biopsychology, clinical psychology, cognitive and brain sciences, and engineering psychology. This ceremony is devoted to students majoring in biopsychology. It's my pleasure to now introduce you to the chair of the Department of Psychology, Professor Sam Summers, who will now offer some brief remarks on behalf of the department.
Welcome to this joyous occasion. We are here to celebrate the last 4 years of hard work and accomplishment by the university's professors, administration, staff, but most importantly you, the class of 2021 in the psychology department. But of course, there is one other group that we should recognize for all of their hard work, support, and sacrifice over a period of time longer than just these past 4 years. That would be the parents and family members of the class of 2021. Those family and friends who supported and sacrificed for you along your journey these past 4 years are not physically seated in this room right now, but they are very much with us for this ceremony and celebration. Members of the graduating class, please rise and share with them your appreciation for all that they have done for you. I would also like to thank those faculty members from the Department of Psychology who are here celebrating with us today. Social distancing guidelines prevent all of us from attending, but a special thank you to those who are here representing the department today, and that would be Professor Lisa Shin, Professor Keith Maddox, and Professor Heather Urry. Members of the class of 2021, over the past several years, we hope we have provided you with the principles and tools to better understand human behavior and its underlying cognitive and brain mechanisms. But outside of that important domain, we also hope we have helped you learn how to use evidence, analysis, and critical thought to evaluate the quality of any idea, psychological or otherwise, and how to improve it. Has there ever been a time in our society's history during which it has been more important to be able to differentiate evidence-based conclusion from wild speculation, misinformation, and propaganda? We think not. As you now prepare to go different ways, you will likely forget the particulars of the research studies you have read and the details of the many assignments that you have completed. But hopefully you will not forget the scientific and evidence-based process that produced this knowledge. It is with these tools that you, the future leaders of tomorrow, will be armed to face the many challenges in our collective future. On behalf of the entire Department of Psychology, we are gratified by the hope that you will bring these skills with you to whatever future courses of study, careers, and other endeavors you pursue. That's the end of the standard script that I'm holding in front of me. Department chairs in psychology have read some version of that script pretty much every year for the past decade. And you know what? It works because it's a new group of graduates every year, so how are you going to know the difference? Maybe I'm not supposed to tell you that, but who cares? It's not like this is all being video recorded for posterity or anything. But this is 2021, the year to end all years, or the year to end the year to end all years. And this year is different, and the class of 2021 deserves some additional recognition. It is a rite of passage that older generations complain about, quote, young people today. Kids today, people my age and older, like to say they have it too easy. They're lazy, they're apathetic, they're spoiled, or whatever the argument is. I mean, my parents' generation said things like this about me and my generation. Their parents said it about them, and so forth. You, however, are the class of 2021, which means that anytime anyone ever tries to pull this on you in the future, you argue right back at them. Sure, you can start with the whole okay boomer thing, and that works, but after that, You just remind them what you have persevered through as you finished up your college careers. Global pandemic, lockdown and quarantine, a sudden and complete shift to remote instruction, massive unemployment, a global climate emergency, hatred, racialized violence, the scourge of white supremacy, overt assaults on American democracy. Throughout all of this turbulence, you were supposed to finish college, right? Carry a full course load. Apply to graduate school, internships, jobs, and everything else that seniors do. And you know what? You conquered all of that, right? No, today does not look like what we all assumed it would 4 years ago when you came to this campus, but you made it to today. So no one will ever be able to credibly criticize you, the class of 2021, because you are resilient. You overcame. You were forced to demonstrate a maturity and focus and commitment and strength that most of us never had to summon when we were college students. And you supported each other along the way. There are a few silver linings to the crises of the past 18 months or so, but this is one of them. You have learned just how tough, and yes, that word again, resilient you are. So just as important as the diploma you have earned is that knowledge that you can overcome the most challenging of circumstances. You always will know that you did it once when you least expected to have to do so. So there is a power in knowing that you'll be able to do so again as the future demands it. This will be your powerful legacy, class of 2021. And as we reflect today on all of your academic accomplishments, do not forget to recognize the strength and fortitude you have demonstrated along the way. And I'll turn things back to you.
We now recognize the accomplishments of graduating seniors who have won departmental awards and prize scholarships this year. Award winners, as I describe your award and announce your name, please stand to accept the recognition of your fellow graduates. The Thomas Harrison Carmichael and Emily Leonard Carmichael Prize Scholarship was established in 1950 by Leonard Carmichael of the class of 1921, 7th president of Tufts College and psychology faculty member, in memory of his parents, and is awarded to assist an academically able junior or senior who has shown outstanding ability in physiological psychology. This year's senior recipients are Kathleen Hazard, Santiago Noriega, Samar Shakur. The Priscilla N. Dunn Prize Fund was founded in 1980 by Mrs. Doris Sheff in honor of her daughter, Priscilla N. Dunn, and is given annually to undergraduate psychology majors with an excellent record and great promise of future achievement in the field. We are pleased to present the award to the following seniors: Melanie Becker, Amy Berger, and Eli Hallbright. The Joanne Mary Sullivan Prize is awarded to students who have shown excellence and promise in the study of psychology. This prize was established in 1990 in memory of Joanne Mary Sullivan, who held a BA in psychology, by her parents Eugene and Vilma, her brother Eugene Jr., and family and friends. This year, we are pleased to present the award to Ted Chang. The class of 1921 Leonard Carmichael Prize Scholarship is awarded by the Department of Psychology to third-year students whose academic achievements have been judged as outstanding. Members of the graduating class who won this award last year are Jose Casas, Elizabeth Escalante, Saira Matarasmi, and Alekia Menta. Some of our graduating seniors have also been honored with university-wide academic awards or academic awards from other departments. Award winners, as I describe your award and announce your name, please stand to accept our recognition. The Elliott Pearson Department of Child Development Prize went to Julian Balcom. The Benjamin Brown Scholarship went to Alyssa Blaze. The Etta and Harry Winokur Award for Outstanding Achievement in Artistic or Scholarly Work went to Daniel Berkowitz. The Chinese Program Alumni Prize went to Mitch Choi. The Human Factors Engineering Prize went to Pauline Harrington. The Goddard Rhetorical Prize and the Charles F. Seymour Jr. Prize went to Tate Pearson. The Marshall Hochhauer Prize went to Sarish Surani. The De Flores Prize in Human Engineering went to Krista Taylor. The Alex Elias Memorial Prize Scholarship went to Rosanna Vitiello. And the Chinese Language and Literature Prize went to Tiffany Wu.
We shall now begin the presentation by department of candidates for their respective degrees. Candidates shall remain seated until I read their name, at which point they should stand up, walk up to, and then cross the stage. I think we can rise. We shall now recognize the graduates for the first degree of Arts and Sciences. Members of the Board of Trustees, I have the honor to present to you these candidates on behalf of the faculty of the School of Arts and Sciences. I ask that the respective degrees now be conferred. Graduates and families, we in the Department of Psychology pride ourselves on getting to know our students and pronouncing their names correctly, especially at commencement. But please bear with us this year under the unusual circumstance in which students are not handing us a degree card before we reach each name. We will do our very best to get these right based on the written information we have been provided and in these socially distanced times. Our apologies ahead of time for any less than perfect pronunciation today. Importantly, we are confident that the university will get the spelling correct on your official diplomas. Sarah Nizam Anwar, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Maya J. Best, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Alyssa M. Blaze, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Saad Chaudhry, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Julie Chotiva Tanapong, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Elizabeth M. Cohn, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Gabrielle C. DeVec, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Caitlin I. Deschner, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Claire M. Devaney, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Kayla A. Gorlick, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Kathleen Hazard, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Samuel L. Hickey, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Jordan I. Isaacs, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Brooke Caroline Jewell, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Annika Kassar, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Dylan Coe, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Jenna Koopa, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Maya L. Lazarus, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Kate Mayjoy, Bachelor of Arts, Biopsychology. Alexandros Markowitz, Bachelor of Science, BioPsychology. Kristen E. Matthew, Bachelor of Science, BioPsychology. Ryan A. McCarriger, Bachelor of Science, BioPsychology. Ava M. McCain, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Sydney M. McKiernan, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Alekia Menta, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Emily Rose Murray, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Patrick R. Nero, Bachelor of Arts, Biopsychology. Kelechi K. Offor, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Sydney Marie Peters, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Liz J. Reed, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Priscilla S. Rincon Gonzalez, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Richard J. Rosado, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Samar I. Shakur, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Calisti St. John, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Samuel D. Stroban, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Gabriel E. Ukebu, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Simrit K. Upal, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Juliana C. Wagner, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Anika S. Witt, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Jefferson Sue, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Jonathan H. Zamsky, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Anjali Goyal, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Marcus Perry, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Joanne Jung, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Is there anyone else in the room today expecting to be acknowledged who I have not yet acknowledged? Please then join me in recognizing the candidates for degrees who are learning remotely or otherwise unable to attend today's ceremony in person, but who are watching the proceedings remotely. I will now read their names. Students have been invited to upload videos of themselves so that their images can be part of the ceremony proceedings. Again, please join me in celebrating your fellow graduates. Kel Clark Boland, Bachelor of Arts, Biopsychology. Sabrina E. Fleischiker, Bachelor of Arts, Biopsychology. Emily Kim, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Alice Lee, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Sabrina Lin, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Mame B. Opara Ado, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Colin Edward Carroll, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Kyle M. Cortez, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. Christy A. Van Meter, Bachelor of Science, Biopsychology. And while we're at it, one more round of applause for the entire class of 2021 Biopsychology grads. I will now turn things over to Professor Shin to close out our ceremony.
On behalf of the entire departments of biology and psychology, congratulations to the class of 2021. It's been our honor and privilege to be able to celebrate with you here today, much as it has been a privilege to teach, advise, and collaborate with you over the past 4 years. As the recessional music begins, we would like to ask students to recess, starting from the last row and working our way to the front of the auditorium. Please continue outside and remember to stay socially distanced even after you exit the building. One final thank you to Joanne Jack, the entire registrar's office, and the Army of Volunteers who have worked tirelessly and repeatedly over the past several weeks to make these graduation ceremonies a reality under the most challenging of circumstances. Your work is greatly appreciated by the students, their families, and the faculty. Once again, congratulations to all of our graduates and to the family and friends who have supported you along this journey. Best wishes, class of 2021.